How did Bill Gates become rich? Introduction. Bill Gates is a name that is synonymous with wealth and success. He is one of the world's richest men, with a net worth of over $100 billion as of 2021. However, Gates did not become rich overnight. His journey to wealth is a story of hard work, innovation, and business acumen. Born on October 28, 1955, in Seattle, Washington, Gates had an early interest in computers. He was introduced to the technology at the Lakeside School, where he attended high school. In 1973, Gates enrolled at Harvard University, but dropped out 2 years later to focus on his business ventures. Gates co-founded Microsoft Corporation with his childhood friend Paul Allen in 1975. The company's first major success was the development and launch of MS-DOS, which became the standard operating system for IBM-compatible personal computers in the 1980s. Microsoft continued to dominate the software industry with the introduction of Windows and strategic acquisitions of other software companies. 2. Early life and education. Childhood and early interests. Bill Gates was born to a prominent family in Seattle, Washington, on October 28, 1955. His father was an attorney and his mother served on charitable boards. Gates was the second of 3 children and grew up in a family that valued education and hard work. From an early age, Gates showed an interest in technology. He was introduced to computers at the age of 13 when he attended the Lakeside School, a private school in Seattle. The school had a computer terminal that was connected to a mainframe computer, and Gates spent much of his free time programming and exploring the capabilities of the machine. Education and exposure to computers. In 1973, Gates enrolled at Harvard University to study law. However, his passion for computers continued, and he spent most of his time on the university's computer systems rather than attending classes. Gates also worked part-time with computer time-sharing companies to gain experience in the field. During his sophomore year at Harvard, Gates met his future business partner, Paul Allen. Together, they developed a version of the programming language BASIC for the Altair 8800 computer, which was the first commercially successful personal computer. This project inspired Gates to drop out of college and pursue his entrepreneurial interests in the technology industry. Overall, Gates' early exposure to computers and his passion for technology laid the foundation for his future success in the software industry. His education, while incomplete, provided him with the skills and knowledge necessary to pursue his entrepreneurial goals. 3. Founding of Microsoft. Creation of the company with Paul Allen. In 1975, Gates and Allen founded Microsoft Corporation in Albuquerque, New Mexico. They saw an opportunity to develop software for the emerging personal computer market, which was still in its infancy at the time. The company's first major project was to develop an operating system for the MIT's Altair 8800 computer, which was one of the first personal computers available to consumers. Development and launch of MS-DOS. In 1980, IBM approached Microsoft to develop an operating system for their new personal computer. Gates saw this as a huge opportunity and convinced IBM to allow Microsoft to retain the rights to the operating system, which became known as MS-DOS, Microsoft Disk Operating System. MS-DOS became the industry standard for personal computers and helped establish Microsoft as a major player in the software industry. See success and growth of the company. Microsoft continued to grow rapidly throughout the 1980s and 1990s. The company's introduction of Windows, a graphical user interface for MS-DOS, helped cement its dominance in the personal computer market. Microsoft also made strategic acquisitions of other software companies, such as Skype and LinkedIn, which added to its product offerings and market share. Under Gates' leadership, Microsoft became one of the most successful and valuable companies in the world. Gates stepped down as CEO in 2000 and handed over the reins to Steve Ballmer, but he remained involved with the company as chairman until 2014. Overall, the founding of Microsoft was a pivotal moment in Gates' journey to wealth. The company's success allowed Gates to amass an enormous fortune and become one of the world's richest men. 4. Microsoft's dominance. Introduction of Windows. In 1985, Microsoft introduced Windows, a graphical user interface (GUI), for MS-DOS that allowed users to interact with their computers using a mouse and keyboard. Windows quickly became the industry standard for personal computer operating systems and helped to establish Microsoft's dominance in the software industry. Antitrust lawsuits. As Microsoft's dominance grew, so did its critics. In 1998, the United States Department of Justice, DOJ, filed an antitrust lawsuit against Microsoft, alleging that the company had engaged in anti-competitive practices that harmed consumers and competitors. The DOJ claimed that Microsoft had used its market power to bully competitors, bundle products together unfairly, and prevent competition in the software industry. After a long legal battle, Microsoft was found to have violated antitrust laws and was ordered to be broken up into smaller companies. However, the ruling was overturned on appeal, and Microsoft was instead ordered to change its business practices and allow other companies to compete fairly. See strategic acquisitions. Microsoft continued to grow and dominate the software industry through strategic acquisitions of other companies. In 2011, Microsoft acquired Skype, a popular video chat and calling platform, for $8.5 billion. In 2016, the company acquired LinkedIn, a professional networking site, for $26.2 billion. These acquisitions allowed Microsoft to expand its product offerings and increase its market share in various sectors. For example, the acquisition of LinkedIn allowed Microsoft to enter the social networking market and compete with other tech giants like Facebook and Twitter. Overall, Microsoft's dominance in the software industry was a major factor in Gates' journey to wealth. The company's success allowed Gates to amass an enormous fortune and become one of the world's richest men. However, it also attracted criticism and legal challenges over allegations of anti-competitive practices. The conclusion. Bill Gates' journey to wealth is a story of hard work, passion, and innovation. From his early exposure to computers to his founding of Microsoft and the company's subsequent dominance in the software industry, Gates has played a significant role in shaping the modern technology landscape. Gates' success is a testament to the power of entrepreneurship and the impact that technology can have on society. Through Microsoft's products and services, Gates has helped to improve the efficiency and productivity of individuals and organizations around the world.